Cancer, Leo, to your end of the month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. Let's see what's going on. We do have the most beautiful portal going on right now from the 19th through the 23rd. It is also a financial portal, but it's also a portal of where you can make dreams come true. So be sure, you guys could even look that up. But it is a great time to take some action. But let's see what Spirit wants to acknowledge at the end of the month for you. Be authentic. Anything else is just exhausting. Wow. Okay. It's time for you to be your authentic self. Use that authentic expressions. Don't let anybody hold you back from what your dreams are. Wow. You do have the sun coming out. Beautiful blessings coming out at this time. I do feel like there could be a miracle in the air. I don't know why I want to say that, but I do want to say it. It's like I hear it and I just want to say it. So let's see what's going on over here. Seeking personal closure, no shortcuts allowed. There is something that's in completion right now as you're getting ready to complete a cycle. It's saying become your authentic self and let the blessing come through. There is a transition and a rebirth that's coming through at this time that's going to bring in vitality, joy, warmth, and happiness. That's why I said, you know, this is a card of blessings. That's why I said miracle as well. But I also heard it, so it doesn't really much matter. But it does say that right now you need to seek this closure from this idea, something that says I'm repressing emotions and have some kind of confusion. As the sun comes out, the confusion and the fog go away. So I do feel like we just had the new moon. The new moon is saying, hey, you know what? You might have been in a little fog. You might have, you know, not seeing things clearly, but now you can see the sun coming out where all of that darkness, all that insecurity, all of that confusion is now lifting away. Okay, we did have a lot of Neptune last week too, so you guys might have felt that as well, where it also wants to keep you in confusions, fantasies, things of that nature. You do have some new ideas that are coming out as this is fading away. Your thirst for knowledge is going to be sharp, and it does feel like you could feel a little restless, you know, as this is clearing up. There could have also been some restless energy, though, too, when you're in confusion, because it's kind of like, which way do I go, putting you kind of at a crossroads. But I do feel like as the sun is coming up, it's saying, hey, you know what, be authentic, because, you know what, something is coming for you, something that you're going to want to be very strategical about, something that you're going to want to strategize on. It's almost saying, like, don't worry about deception, because the deception was just there through the confusion. Now it's time to act strategically and get past the deception that either the mind was giving or someone else was giving, because you're going to balance it all out. It's a time for management and adapting to this new idea, to this new understanding. If you're just being authentic about the situation, then nothing else can push toward you or push you back or betray you. So there could be something that you were living in the past with that now you're getting this new opportunity, this new knowledge about something that you really wanted that was leaving you stuck. And now you're having the understanding of how to adapt to that and also bring that past forward. Yes, bring it forward, nurture that. You had some kind of past idea that maybe didn't get anywhere because there was too many confusions or somebody around you wasn't allowing you to be your authentic self. They wanted you to be who they wanted you to be. And, you know, maybe you just kind of went with the show. Not out of deception, not out of anything but just pure, okay, let's do that, right? It's better to, I'll just, whatever. You want to do that? Let's do it. But it wasn't being your true self. You were just maybe doing it to appease someone else. It's not time to appease anybody. It's time to adapt to yourself and balance out things for yourself. A lot of times we appease people because we don't want to cause havoc. We don't want to cause miscommunications or conflict. So sometimes you just kind of lay down your swords and you're just like, okay, But then you realize that you were appeasing someone else that wasn't good for you. It was actually harming you. And so now you have the opportunity to plan and move forward without the appeasing them, without worrying about what they're doing. I'm not listening to you anymore. I've got my own thoughts. I had my own thoughts before, but I allowed you to get into my thoughts and then turn things around, and I just went with the flow. That's exactly what it is. And maybe it was because you believed that they were going to handle the situation the way that they needed to handle the situation, and things were going to actually move. But I think what's going on over here is that you realize that things were not moving in that direction. Your appeasing did not help the situation. If anything, it caused more dissatisfaction and inner conflict than it was worth. Right? Okay, I'll let you have the reins. So there was some heartbreak and a little bit of suffering on your side because you realized that you lost out on this opportunity because they did not handle it right. It wasn't worth it. So now you're stepping up. You're stepping up to the plate and you're getting ready to bat for yourself. And this is where you're going to win. You're now looking at sustainable results and things that weren't working before. You're saying, I'm going to plant new seeds, more authentic seeds, seeds that were worth what I said they were supposed to be, instead of allowing you to plant all the seeds, not really listening to what I'm saying, and me just kind of going with the flow. Absolutely, because it causes anxiety and depression. Now, this person could also be in anxiety and depression. They don't like that you're not doing what they want you to do. So they don't feel like how do I put that? They don't feel like you are working with them anymore because you're kind of left and going off and doing your own thing. So they do feel pulled apart from this situation. On one hand, they may know that you're still there, but on the other hand, they know that you have a choice and you are planting seeds away from them. Because you have your own values and you're aligning yourself with your own values, and whatever they were doing was not aligning, and it sure as shit wasn't working. So you're standing up and taking the courage with more confidence. You're going to find that you're in this glow up. You're going to be in the limelight, and things are going to start falling into place for you because you're now more focused. You're finding that zest for life for yourself because now you're saying, this is where it was supposed to be. That will actually close that chapter. Yeah, absolutely, and give you more opportunities. So closing down that chapter of what needs to be done, so that way everything is coming back around for you. And then that's where the magic is happening. That's where the blessing is coming in. That's where you're fine-tuning your fate and your destiny and putting them together and saying, this is what's working. So you're moving down a new path, and the universe is allowing you to see what's real and saying, hey, if you have ideas and you have things, here's some more ideas. Stay true to yourself. That's all authenticity is in this case, is being true to yourself, not letting someone else have the reins. Walking away from them is saying, I'm not going to aimlessly drift and try this with you anymore. It doesn't work. I have to be true to myself. Ooh, okay. Let's get some money cards. Comfort. While you may not, be wealthy, you will live comfortably. Your finances are in a better state of balance. You're about to enter the most comfortable period of your life. Yeah. For those of you who this is, whether this is money or not, there's your money. Could be two different messages, and that's completely fine. Trust that the universe has a bigger plan for you than you can imagine. That's completely this reading. 100. Why? Because at the bottom of the deck, it says you're being angelically guided. towards this blessing, towards this magic. It's like a magic portal opening for you, saying this is where we need to be. Close the portal. Don't hold on to this anymore. It's incomplete. There needs to be closure. See what the angels have to say. Guys, beautiful reading. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button. If this resonates with you, make sure to leave a comment. I love reading the comments. Okay. Get more information. There's going to be a lot of information out there right here. So whatever information that you already have, either coming in from your own intuition, your own discernment, your own light bulb, it could also be gathered from other people. You could be hearing things out in the world. Yes, from helpful people. That's crazy. Your second card is helpful people. Yes. So it says in the near future. Watch for those helpful people coming in. Could definitely be a Gemini or I'm going to say, that's crazy. I want to say Libra, but I also want to say Leo coming in to help. Okay, guys. And that was it. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.